What's going on, guys? Inside the Great One here, and you already know what to do, man. If you're subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the notification button that's right next to the subscribe button. That way, you can get alerts and all that, so you can know when I upload a video, when I live stream, things like that. And yeah, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to be talking about should you dye your hair. Actually, I tried to dye my hair one time. Well, I tried to do it twice actually within the same week, and it failed both times, and that just told me right then that it wasn't meant to be because it just didn't work. And the thing about it was that I got some non-permanent hair dye just because I think I would be tired of having my hair a different color. I like having black hair, but I was just trying to mix it up a little bit. But I don't know, I don't think it's for me, man. I had it was like a brown or kind of tannish color, the regular brown tan color that everybody gets. But yeah, I tried to do it, it didn't work. I tried to do it again, still didn't work. So I was like, you know what, this isn't for me. And yeah, and I just don't. I didn't want to do it permanently because I think like I said before, I would get tired of having colored hair. I think it would get annoying after a little while, and then you would have to cut it or do whatever. And people will say, oh, you can always dye it back black, but it's not the same because when you dye your hair, you're basically stripping it of its natural hair color and adding another color. One thing about it is one that's damaging to the hair. So that's why when most people dye their hair, or guys at least, they just do the tips because they can easily just, I guess, cut it off if they decide they don't want it anymore. But then you're losing your hair length and all that, and it's just too much to go through. If you guys have your hair dyed, let me know in the comment section, and let me know how you keep it up, and if it's how you keep it up if it's still frail and brittle, because I know when you dye your hair, actually is it can make your hair very easy to break, dry and brittle, and you have to take care of it a lot because it requires a lot more moisture and things like that just to keep it up. Because once again, when you're dyeing your hair, you're basically making your hair weaker, so that way you can your hair can actually take in the color that you're trying to put in. And sometimes some people go to the extreme and bleach their hair and then dye it because their hair isn't taking it in just regularly, just dyeing it without bleaching it. So yeah, I think that's what my hair was doing. It was just rejecting the color all the way. So I was like, you know what? I think that means my hair is strong, man. So I'm like, I don't even want to mess with it because I'm not trying to mess up my hair. I'm not trying to do nothing that causes my hair to be weak or brittle or anything like that. And I like my just black hair. Maybe, I don't know, sometimes I'll be thinking that, I want to get a color just to switch it up a little bit, but at the same time, man, I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, when you're dyeing, just be cautious. When you're dyeing your hair, man, just dye the tips unless you don't mind. If you stop liking it or something like that, then you may just have to cut it off, or like I said, go bleach it. Not bleach it, but you may have to dye it black again if you don't like the color. So yeah, just start off, with the tips, and then just work your way from there. Because man, it's doing permanent things like that, cutting your hair, dyeing it, things like that, man. It getting haircuts, it always scares me a little bit, just because, man, if you don't like it, it's your hair, and it takes a while to grow. It doesn't grow overnight. So it's just something that's permanent, and it can't easily be undone. So when you're trying to do certain things like that, where it's kind of basically a permanent thing, you always got to take every possible scenario into consideration before you do it, because you don't want to end up doing something that you regret. Once again, guys, let me know in the comment section if you have your hair dyed, and how you go through the steps of taking care of it, or things like that. And that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe, do all that good stuff. And it's been Inside the Great One, and I'm out. Peace.